What's going on, y'all? It's Lodge Locks, and we got another prize pick video for you guys. In today's video, we're going to be giving you guys a total of 3 NBA player props I'd love on the board for this Wednesday, March 26th NBA slate. Pretty good one. We got a very good matchup with the Los Angeles Lakers versus Indiana Pacers, so we're going to be giving you guys a player from each side of the ball, and then a third player from a different matchup. So before we get in those, make sure to double like and subscribe with those post notifications turned on. It takes 1 second down below to really help out me, my channel, my content, and would just allow me to grow out there to more people and just continue trying to give you guys best content and the best breakdowns that I could find and try and win some money together, which we're all trying to do here. And if you guys are new to the channel, we got a free Discord link, will be down below in the description of this video if you guys haven't joined already. Our player of the days have been super consistent in those recently. I believe in the last 6 player of the days we've only missed one, so again 5 out of 6. The one yesterday we didn't upload videos today, but we uploaded a player of the day in there. Shea over that PRA line, he smacked out. So again, if you guys took that with some tacos and some other players that you guys found, that one did to cash out, so hopefully that one benefited you guys. And we got another good player of the day as well, again those 2 other picks. So with that being said, we're going to go and hop right out of those right now. Los Angeles Lakers and Indiana Pacers is by far my favorite game of the day. The spread is minus 1.5, and the over and under for total points scored is 235.5. So again, a lot of points to be scored, which should be a pretty nice competitive matchup. These guys damn near have the same identical record. So again, both these teams are pretty healthy, especially with Luka and LeBron coming back. Pacers, obviously, they've been on a roll, kind of just doing their thing recently on the Eastern Conference end of the NBA. So again, nice little West versus East type of game environment right here. So player of the day in today's video is going to be Austin Reaves over his 23.5 points and rebounds. I believe this line's very low. Last 10 games, he's covered this line 80% of the time. He's gone over this line in 8 straight games. He's been taking a lot of shots. He's been playing a lot of minutes as well. 36 minutes plus guaranteed that we're going to see from this guy. He's been taking a consistent amount of shot attempts, even with LeBron and Luka coming back. He's still been putting up great numbers, 16 shot attempts in all those matchups. And now he has a very fast-paced game against the Indiana Pacers. This team loves to run up and down the court. So again, a guy like Austin Reaves, that's really benefited him on the rebounds too, on top of his points, which is not that much more. His points is like 20 points that he needs to cover, and again, only a 3 addition on rebounds, which typically does. So again, I feel like they're just ceiling with the whole rebounds aspect in a game like this, just being flying pretty fast-paced game in my opinion that I believe it should be. These guys typically get in high-scoring games, so again the tempo is definitely going to be up. And a guy like Reaves, he's definitely going to be seeing those rebounds out there. And then again, his points are going to come on top of that. I feel like this line's just, again, at 23. He could definitely score that with just his points alone. If we look at Indiana Pacers against shooting guards, that is definitely their weak spot. They're ranked 20th and 21st in points and rebounds allowed to opposing shooting guards, giving around 28 and 8 a game. So again, that's a lot of numbers that they give up. And a guy like Austin Reaves taking around 17 shot attempts on average in his last 10 games, he's definitely going to benefit off of this. And especially for being a guard like Austin Reaves, he's been seeing 12 rebound chances a game, and his rebound chances are actually very consistent. So that's what we like to see right there. And he has a very good resume against these guys. Against the Indiana Pacers, he's gone 4 out of 4 in his last head-to-heads against these guys. The one that they've had so far this season, he had a total of 45 points and 7 rebounds. The score was 117 to 124. So this guy went crazy. Obviously, Luka was not there yet. But again, that just shows that this is a team that he knows how to play against. He's pretty confident in, and with them being ranked so bad against his spot specifically, he's proven that he just benefits off of that play. And even with like LeBron and even Anthony Davis was from last season, he still went well over every single time, 30, 29, 30, with similar shot attempts that he's been taking in his last 3 games with both Luka and LeBron in there, 15, 13, and 16. Again, damn near identical rebound chances at 12 compared to his last 10 games. Again, these numbers are going to be there, and hasn't gone under 30 in any of these last 4 head-to-heads against these guys, with this line only being at 23. I feel like the value is just going to be there. He's been going super hot, and I'm not sure why it would end right here. So Austin Reaves is going to be the player of the day in today's video over that 23.5 points of rebound. So again, if you guys didn't take anything from my videos, I'd always recommend the player of the days. In that case, we're rocking with this prop right here. Second player in today's video on the other side of the ball of this matchup, we're going to be rocking with Pascal Siakam over his points and assist line at 24.5. I feel like this one's pretty low, especially against a team like the Lakers, especially with them lacking that interior defense recently. Pascal Siakam, he's a pretty talented scorer, especially for this Pacers team. Him and Halliburton are definitely the main go-to guys on just putting up numbers for this team. So Siakam, his last 10 games, he's covered his line 70% of the time. The only time that he did go under, he had a tough matchup against Minnesota Timberwolves. Brooklyn Nets, surprisingly, have been pretty solid defensively. They always get in low-scoring games. So again, it was only 105. And then Chicago Bulls, it was just a blowout right there. But we got the matchup against Lakers, who are they're ranked 11th in points allowed, around 112 a game. So again, pretty good value against opposing power forwards. They're ranked 17th in points allowed, around 23 game, along with 4.1 assists. So again, nothing crazy on the assist end, but again, they definitely are pretty vulnerable to those bigs being ranked that low. In his last 10 games, he's been taking around almost 17 shot attempts a game, which is pretty good, especially for the lineup being at 25 that needs to cover on top of 6.1 potential assists that he's been seeing. And the part that I really liked about this play was Siakam has exceeded 24.5 points and assists in 4 of his last 5 games, responding 10 defenses for assists allowed, averaging almost 30 points and assists. So again, 6 over his actual line against similar teams defensively, like the Los Angeles Lakers, and that little insight kind of speaks for itself. If we go to the head-to-head history that Siakam has had against the Lakers, he's gone 3 out of 3 so far on the Indiana Pacers against the Lakers. This game was in Toronto, obviously. But again, either way, last 4 head-to-heads that he's seen, the one matchup that they had this season, he had a total of 27, took 15 shot attempts, saw 5 rebound or potential assists, and again, with only taking 15 shot attempts, his numbers have definitely been up in the last couple games on actually getting up shots. There's been multiple games where we've seen 20 plus shot attempt games from this guy, which I believe this one could end up being, especially against a team like I just mentioned at the beginning that is just lacking defense interiorly. So Pascal Siakam, I feel like he should have a field day down below. He's been doing his things against similar teams that he should be, averaging around 30, and again, the resume speaks for itself. So that's going to be our second player on today's video. Pascal over this 24.5 points and assists line right there. And then with the last and final player, we're actually be looking at the Wizards versus 76ers. Quentin Grimes, obviously, these are 2 very bad teams. Now, the 76ers are pretty much in shambles. I was looking at their depth chart, and they do not have no one. They don't have Paul George, Tyrese Maxey, Joel Embiid. Obviously, he's not there. And like majority of their starting 5, I don't even know who these dudes are. But Quentin Grimes, he's been putting up so many shots recently, especially since all these guys have been injured. If you look at his last, 8 games, 7 games, he's been putting up a crazy amount of shot attempts: 25, 23, 19, 27, 21, 20, and 18. And these are all been consistent. So again, the least amount of shot attempts he's been taking in the last 7 games was 18, averaging around 20 plus shot attempts guaranteed every single game. So again, he's actually been doing well against surprisingly very good teams. Houston Rockets, OKC, these are all very good defensive teams. And now he has a matchup against the Washington Wizards, who are ranked last in points allowed and 26 in assists allowed, get around 120 plus a game and 28 plus assists a game. So again, he's definitely going to be, if he's taking that many shot attempts, he's definitely going to have a good chance of going over, especially against the worst team in the NBA. And he pretty much has the green light now for the 76ers offense. Again, they quite literally have no one. They don't even have Kelly Oubre Jr., I believe. So, or I'm not even sure who's there still or what, but obviously they do not really have no one. So he's had like the automatic green light. He's been taking up so many shot attempts, been seeing 35 plus minutes guaranteed, and again, almost 10 potential assists. So again, on top of 20 shot attempts taken, he's been seeing 10 potential assists, and the line is only at 31. That he needs to cover again against one of the worst teams in the NBA, or not even one of the worst, the worst defensive team in the NBA. I definitely feel like he should go out there and be able to cover 32 potential or points and assists for us. His last head-to-heads, obviously there's nothing right here because he wasn't playing those minutes. His max minutes that he saw was 24 minutes, and again, shot attempts 9 and 8. This is when they had all their starters in and everything. And he was on a different team with the Washington Wizards. Yeah, he was on the Wizards before. That's kind of weird. I mean, not Wizards. Dallas Mavericks, obviously they had a whole different situation. They had all their players, Knicks even. Again, they were just stacked up. But now he has no one around him. He's going to be the guy putting up shots and doing the work. So I feel like this one has a great chance of hitting, and that is going to be the last and final player on today's video. So Quentin Grimes over that 31.5 points and assists, and that's my last player that I'm going to give you guys on today's video. Again, Austin Reeves, player of the day, 23.5 points and rebounds. Second player, Pascal Siakam, 24.5 points and assists. And then the last player, Quentin Grimes, over that 31.5 points and assists. So these are my 3 players I'm rocking with for this Wednesday, March 26th NBA slate. Again, please drop that like and subscribe if you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys haven't already, it would really help me out. And again, if you guys would like to join the free Discord for more content, extra player of the days, extra player props even, again, link will be down below in the description, completely free. And that is all I got for you guys on today's video. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and let's see you today.